Hey everyone, Kelly Melody. I am an operations manager for a real estate team in Jacksonville, Florida, and I am your go-to girl when it comes to managing your real estate business's finances. Something that our team put a lot of emphasis on in 2019, and this year we've gotten a grasp on our finances and we are moving forward with a lot of success. So I'm here to share with you our simple systems and tips that we've put into place to be able to move forward successfully with our real estate business. Today, I'm sure you're watching because you are also wanting to get a grasp on your real estate business's finances and see some more success, whether that's profit-wise, whether that's cutting your expenses or making more money. But in order for us to see success, it's something that we have to be tracking. That's how we know if we're improving on something. Say you're a runner. Maybe you want to get a new PR for your 5K time. The only way that you know you're improving your times is if you're tracking your times each time you run. Same thing, maybe you're on a diet and you're losing weight. How do you know if that's actually happening? You're tracking some kind of measurable. So whether it's the number on the scale that you're seeing go down, or you're taking measurements and you're seeing the inches drop off, or your clothes are fitting better, there's always some measurable number to know if you're making progress and getting better. Same thing with your business finances. You can't improve them unless you find some way to track them. So today we're talking about tracking your finances. If you want to improve your budget, you have to be tracking it. So other than just plugging the numbers into whatever accounting system that you're using, are you actually stopping long enough to look at those numbers and track them? How did your budget look last month compared to this month? If you want to cut your expenses, you have to track what you're spending over time to see if there's improvement in that. If you just say, I want to get better, you have to be tracking something. So just like if you are running, this isn't an instant fix. You're not going to see a best time after one day of running, okay? Tracking and seeing improvement is something that happens over time. So what you decide to track with your business finances, you're gonna have to give it some time before you can see, first of all, to just gather data. If you're not tracking anything at all, you're gonna need time to gather a baseline. And then you're gonna need to give it some time to see if there's improvement over time. This isn't something that can happen in a week. It's not even something that can happen in a month. I say you need to give yourself at least 2 to 3 months of tracking in order to have a good idea of what's currently going on with your business expenses. So what should you track starting out? We want to start really small, okay? You don't have to track everything under the sun right now to get started, especially if you haven't been tracking anything at all. So we're going to make them like super small things to just start tracking now. What's the first thing that you can track, and what was the first thing we started tracking when we set out on this journey was our business projections for 90 days. You've got to be tracking what is coming in. So do you know how many closings you have this month and what that gross commission income for those closings looks like? So not only for this month, but I would say you need to have that projected. We do a 90-day projection. So we know what is coming in now and for the next 90 days. So that is something that we track. Also, what we track are our expenses. So you've got your commissions, so you're tracking what's coming in, but you also need to be tracking what's going out. So if you need to make any adjustments there. So tracking expenses, and I don't mean just coding those expenses in your accounting program, and then if it's anything like ours, you code it and then it's gone. You don't look at it again. So having something that you can see right in front of you, full page, everything all at a glance, is what was such a game changer for me to track our expenses. And it was just a simple spreadsheet that I created myself for our fixed expenses. And then also, underneath I put our monthly variable expenses. So I would start there with what is coming into your business and what is going out of your business, and track those things over the course of 3 months and see if you're seeing improvement. I'd love to hear how that's working for you. If you take these 2 steps and start tracking, I'd love to see if you're seeing improvement over the next few months. And I'd also love to know what else you're tracking besides what's coming in and what's going out of your business. What other systems do you have in place to track your business finances? Thanks, guys.